What is up, guys? It's your boy Hercules, and we are back at it again. So, Satya Nadella, I believe that's how you say his name. If I mispronounce it, I don't give a F. Okay, Microsoft's. I believe he's like the head of Microsoft, and like he basically controls Phil Spencer and everybody in Xbox. This guy would love to get rid of console exclusives. Listen to this. This guy would get rid of all console exclusives. That means Nintendo doesn't own Pokemon, Mario, Zelda. PlayStation wouldn't own God of War, whatever other games you can think of, and Xbox wouldn't own Halo. This is the reason why Xbox will always be the low tier console, the low tier gaming platform. This is the reason why. This is just some dumb take from somebody that is supposedly in the world of gaming. The only reason why you're still even alive is because you're buying companies and you're slapping your exclusive title on it, where only you can play it here. That is why you are still even in the gaming world. Because to be very honest, your Game Pass ain't doing shit. It ain't doing shit. You sit there and you say the future is the gaming service, but look at what's happening with Netflix, Disney Plus, HBO Max. Look at what's happening to all of them. They all thought they were going to make a lot of money. They all thought they were going to be the next big Netflix. And even Netflix, to this day, is losing subscribers and losing money. And you would think Netflix would be the one that would be okay. They wouldn't have to struggle. No, they're struggling. You see, the reason why you need exclusive stuff is it's like a mentality. It's like something that intrigues a person. When you go to an iPhone or you go to an Android, you can look at the Android. The Android 100% is the better phone. But for some reason, the iPhone just connects more with the younger generation. And then the younger generation kind of convinced the older generation that the iPhone is better. But in reality, the Android is better. It has better cameras. But for some reason, the iPhone just feels and gives you this identity that I guess it's better. When you look at PlayStation, when you look at Nintendo, you have games there that intrigue people. They're not going to be making billions and billions and billions of dollars out of these games. Eventually, they will, with multiple entries into that franchise. But there was this idiot out there saying that, oh, wow, PlayStation exclusive games only sell 10 million copies. Why can't they compete with a third-party multi-platform game? Just think about that. Think about that. Sony, their games sell very good. This dude thought that basically, why isn't Sony selling, let's say, God of War to the numbers of a Call of Duty? A multi-platform Call of Duty. I don't know about you, but everybody would play Call of Duty. It's like the NBA games and it's like the Madden games. Everybody usually plays them, even though it's the same shit every year. When it comes to a God of War or something like that, the only people that are really playing it are people that own that system. There are people out there that will never play those games because they don't want to buy a PlayStation. They don't want to spend the $500. They rather just stay with their loyalty to their brand. And that's fine. You can do stuff like that. Me, I don't care. I have a Switch, I have an Xbox, and I have a PS5. What do I use more? The PS5, because it has better games. I don't care about Mario. I love the Mario movie. I love Mario the character. I think some of their games are great, but I'm not that ecstatic to, oh my god, I gotta play the new Mario Kart races or whatever, the new bullshit they released. No, I just but when it comes to this Xbox or Microsoft head person, leadership, whatever he is, this trying to get rid of exclusives, you will ruin your company. Now, could you take out your competition? You probably can, because you are I believe Microsoft is $1 trillion company, maybe $1 billion company. They can invest so much money into actually making a very, 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 very powerful system. But in reality, supposedly the Xbox Series X is the most powerful system ever made, yet it can't even run their own games at 60 frames per second. And this is the problem that I have with Microsoft and Xbox, and especially the Xbox community. They sit there and they point the finger at Sony and they say Sony's fault, Sony's fault, Sony's fault. When it came to the $70, they said Sony did it. Xbox would never do it. Xbox would never do it. Boom, Xbox does it. Oh, well, the only reason why they did it was because Sony did it first. This is the thing. This is where gaming is going. Eventually, one day, gaming will be $100. You're going to have to pick and choose what you want to play, where you want to play. Eventually, your little Microsoft systems will be costing $600 to $700 to $1,000. It's just common sense. Things are getting more expensive. Now, if we had an economy a little bit better, then yeah, maybe we'll still stick around the $500 mark. But when it comes to exclusives, you need exclusives to sell your system. Because if you're telling me that I can play God of War Ragnarok on Xbox, PC, PlayStation, or Nintendo, well, guess what? And let's just say they're all $70. And the most powerful system is the PC. Why in the hell will I go out and spend $600 on a PS5 or $600 on an Xbox Series X or $400 on a Switch, when I can just go buy me a PC that I can use for many things and play it there with the most powerful stuff that you can? Because if you build it however you want it, it could be a lot more powerful than any console out there. This is why you need exclusive stuff. Because when you're selling your customers this product, you're going to tell them, well, this is why this is very important. This is why you should come and subscribe to us. When Disney made their Disney Plus, the reason why a lot of people subscribed was because you were given this hope of that you were going to see multiple Star Wars stuff. You were going to see multiple Marvel stuff. Now, the reason why they're failing is because a lot of their stuff that they've been doing has been trash. But they are giving you what you wanted. You wanted Disney, you wanted Marvel, you wanted Star Wars. It just so happened that instead of focusing on entertaining the customers, they focus on some political BS, but that's for another topic. When it comes down to this getting rid of console exclusives, this will be the end of Microsoft. I truly believe, because I've been saying from the very beginning when Game Pass was first revealed, I said Game Pass to me was Xbox Netflix. And look, there's nothing wrong with Netflix. But this is the problem when it comes to Netflix. There's so much shit in there that at the end of the day, your brain your brain probably sits there and thinks, well, at least in my brain, sits there and I'm seeing multiple stuff. And for some reason, my brain's like, yeah, I'm good. Or, yeah, no, I'm not interested. And this is where it comes down to the same thing. This is why I say that Xbox Game Pass is the same as Netflix. Because, look, guess what Netflix was doing? Netflix will shoot a TV show or a movie or whatever, and they release it day one. Everything, day one, right? Well, if it was good, you would sit there and you play it from the beginning to the end. One take, boom, you'll binge it. Game Pass, you might not be able to do it in one day, but let's say 3 days. Then after that, what's next? There's multiple times where I've sat down on a Netflix and I would watch Daredevil first season, and as soon as it was done, nothing else. There's nothing else I wanted to see from Netflix. Same thing comes to Game Pass. They got so many games out there. Congrats. You got a lot of stuff in your library. But just because you believe the little hype that your Xbox community players are saying that they play all those games, it's bullshit. Nobody has enough time to play all those games. Even if you are somebody that gets paid to review games, you don't have enough time in your life to play all the games Xbox has in Game Pass. This is why you need exclusives, because when you hear about an exclusive, your first thing is, damn, that means this guy can't play because he only has a Switch. That guy only has a PC. Well, I mean, PC you can play it, but that guy only has a PS5. And this is only coming to Xbox and PC. This is where I'm playing it. It's like a mentality. It's like I don't know how else I can put it where it would make more sense. But getting rid of console exclusives would destroy the gaming world. I hear there's a YouTuber out there that says that well, PlayStation is gonna keep releasing their games, their exclusive games on PC, and eventually they're gonna release it on Xbox. And I said this from years ago. Yes, Sony will release their games on PC, but they will never give it to Xbox. Why? Because when you do that, what's the point of having that PlayStation? What's the point of spending $500 on a piece of plastic when I can just go to the competitor, and if the competitor has a discount on their system, or it's cheaper, or it's supposedly more powerful, why would I spend $500 on your system when I can just wait 2 more years until you finally put it on that other platform? You get what I'm saying? When it comes to PC, I understand what they're putting in there. And guess what? They're charging them more money, so it makes sense. Getting rid of console exclusives will destroy the gaming industry. That is 100%. Every game you love was built on competition. Hell, look at the Mortal Kombat games, all the fighting games. They're all competing against each other. They're all competing against each other. It's just common sense. But, hey, who am I? I'm not in the gaming industry, right? Maybe I'm just some dumbass out there, but let me know what you guys think down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.